Hi guys, and welcome to Angling For You, and you join me for another top 5. Now this one's a little bit of a difference. It's going to have a top 5, but it's going to have a few honourable mentions. Now, this one is about the top 5 fishing channels that I go to all the time. Now it's difficult because there is so many out there, and we all have us favourites, and we all like to watch certain ones, but these is difficult. But these are my top 5. But I'm going to start with a few honourable mentions. So the first one, or should I say, well, the 1 and 2, they're 2 different channels, but they spend too much time together. It's Bag Up TV and Fish On TV. So Bag Up TV, obviously run by Dave Wood, predominantly his vlogs around matches and his journey into match fishing, pairs fishing. He does commercials, he does big water, big sort of festivals, he does all sorts of stuff like that. He's sort of the great vlogger for all that kind of match fishing in and around this area, really. It's a really well put together channel. He clearly spends a lot of time. He does do the odd reviews, pros and cons, things like that, but he's really known for his vlogs. He started to do a few challenge videos and whatnot with Alan Norris, who is my second runner-up honourable mention on Fish On TV. Again, similar format to Dave. Do match vlogs, lots of club matches and lots of open matches and things like that. Great guy. Jumped on one of our matches before as well, smashed us all up as always. But yeah, really good. And again, the content's solid for both of these boys. They're getting big, they get decent views, and they spend a lot of time putting it all together. So big mentions to both of them. And the second one is Kayleigh Dowd Fishing, and now obviously Kayleigh Smith it used to be, if you're wondering on the name change. Kayleigh's, again, a lot of it's around vlogging, what she does throughout matches, but she also does a few little feature videos around different methods that she's maybe caught well on in the past, or is fishing good at that time. She also does some use and abuse tackle reviews and bits and bobs like that. So again, solid channel. She does some really good content. She also does some things on the river and bits and bobs as well. So it is a nice eclectic mix and just a nice easy watching channel, well thought out and well delivered. The Hooked Fishing channel, and again, this is John Murray, real nice guy, and he puts clearly an angling addict, as he calls himself, puts himself in the main frame of all sorts of fishing, does a lot of natural water fishing, a lot of matches, a lot of club fishing. And again, he's just clear, like myself, just loves fishing. He's not really bothered where he's fishing, as long as he's fishing, and he has a good time doing it, and that's what it's all about. And he delivers great content, and again, easy to watch. Just a great little channel. And Fishing Adventures is my last honourable mention, and again, it's just somebody that really enjoys fishing, and recently chatting about mental health and things like that, and talking publicly across the groups, runs some Facebook groups as well, which I think is really important nowadays. So not only is he thinking of people's welfare, he also delivers decent quality content, and clearly has a great passion for the sport, and which is just superb. And Scott's put that time and effort into there to build from when he started, to listen to what people wanted to see. He's also not been afraid to take on different types of films, even if they don't warrant the views, purely because that's where he wants to go in fishing, which I think is really good. For example, when he's chasing his PB in perch or pike or whatever on natural venues, which is considerably more difficult, as you can imagine, than being on a commercial fishery. So well done, Scott, on that. So we'll start now on my top 5. Now the first number 5. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take a break on it, and I'm going to re-deliver it with the number 5. Start with a number 5, because I'm in between 2 here, and I just want to decide just before I roll it out which way round I'm going to put them. I'm having a last minute thought and I don't know which way, so give me 2 seconds and the magic of editing will be back. Right boys, the deliberation is over between 5 and 4. I was very close with swapping either of these two. But my number 5 is Match Fishing Films, which is run by Joe Carrasso, obviously Fishers for Preston Innovations. The reason I like this channel is that he delves into a world of backstage or behind the scenes. So you see him filming other anglers do features. You see him doing Q&As, you see him launching new products. But then you also see him doing his own films, whether that's in a match or he's doing what I call feature films, which is just explaining a method or a various way to catch, which I think the way he does it's just really humble, really genuine. I think he's always got back to me when I've asked him stuff, and I think it's just a well put together, clearly knows what he's doing channel. And he comes across really well on camera. Yeah, I just think it's just a really decent little channel. So definitely one to check out. Then number 4 is, and I'm sure everybody's watched this, is Winning Ways. Now a few of you might say, why is it not higher up? And I think for me it's my top 3, just 3 channels I've watched for a long time. And it's just one of those, you've just watched them for so long that they're a part of your routine, and I think that's where that stems from. Now, Winning Ways, I always count the relationship between Andy May and Jamie Hughes as like the old school Top Gear, sort of the play and fend so well off each other, it comes over so natural. Now, I just think that, along with the additions where the Paul Rich chappy into it as well, I think it works really well. And obviously the fun challenges they do not only are great to watch, but are also great for other people and pleasure anglers and amateurs to also recreate. Now, and that's one reason we love to do our own challenge videos as well. We just enjoy the fun element of doing it as well as it being a competitive challenge. And I just think it's a great channel that's just positive. It's a positive channel, that's what I'll say about it. It's you watch it and actively just feel good about what you've watched. You feel better in your mood, and I think that's it's hard to do nowadays. And I think just that genuine banter that they have between each other just hits the nail on the head. So that's my number 4. Now my number 3 is one that I've watched a long time, and it's called From the Water's Edge TV. Now this has been going some years, and I've forgotten the name of the main guy that does it, but he also does some stuff for I think he either works for Angling Direct, or he certainly does some of their filming as well for Angling Direct. But this is sort of what got me into what I do. It sort of started similar time as to when I first did the initial YouTube sort of scene. Granted, he usually has someone filming for him, but the way he delivers them is the way that I like to deliver my videos, and show people in depth and talk about methods and how to catch and how to utilize things. And I just love the way that he does, and pretty much 99% of what they do is about just like little feature films like that. They do the odd match fishing one and they do the odd challenge videos, but mainly it's around just methods and learning how to fish. I think it's just what I love to watch, and it's always good to pop back on. They don't put as many on as they used to, but it's good when they do. When they are on, they are really good to watch. And number 2, now this might be a bit left field for a few of you. Now bear with me, and it is the Ginger Fisherman. Now I say left field because a lot of anglers, certainly commercial ones, I'm not saying all, but a lot, and not so interested in pike fishing and predatory fishing, perch, all sorts of things like that, which is predominantly what this channel's around: lure fishing, stalking, jigging, even for chub and other predatory fish on rivers, on canals. I think he lives around the Sheffield area. He films with a good quality GoPro and also a main camera as well, and it's just back to basics fishing. He doesn't take a lot of gear, he's constantly on the move. He fishes abandoned areas, you know, private little swims that he finds in the middle of woods and all sorts of stuff, and it's just a real to the love of fishing, and it's just a really good channel to watch. He gets massive views, predominantly because obviously if you get into the niche of the lure fishing, you'll naturally bring viewers from America and from other European countries that like that kind of fishing, and he does get big views from it, but he stays humble, and the videos and the equipment he uses is not £1 million, and you know, he really delivers it really well. So definitely give that a try, even if you're not a pike angler. It's a really good watch. And my number one is the one and only Carl and Alex. Now, I'm sure a few of you have seen Carl and Alex. They started off a few, 7 or so years ago, doing little videos as kids, and have come a long way. They've left the jobs. They're now filming full time. They've got links in with some big tackle companies, but predominantly stay within what they want to do and film how they want to do, and that just comes over on camera. They do lots of different films, even ones that are around random different things like mushroom picking, building their own fisheries, their own little ponds in the garden. So they just love fishing, they love the outdoors. They do loads of overnight sessions, loads of things in different countries, joining with other YouTubers, America, a lot of big fish, big carp, lots of challenges, Carl versus Alex. They've got loads and loads of content on there. What's clear is that they're very skilled boys, they're very good at filming. The cinematography, there's a word for you, is excellent. They obviously spend hours, and I mean hours, editing. I know how long it takes filming myself to get the shots that I need and how long that takes to edit. So some of these features that they're doing, it's a lot of work. They're effectively just a TV show with some of the stuff that they do, and that's the way it comes across, and it's so natural, so simple to understand, but it's very entertaining, and that's why it's my number one. Obviously they back this up with the fishing tutorials, which is around getting into fishing and everything around basics. They hit you huge numbers, as because they do lots of different types of fishing, and obviously they appeal to so many people. I think that's what it is, and they're just so down to earth, and yeah, they get mega views from it, and rightly so. The videos are epic. Some of them, especially some of the filming that they do, is superb, and would warrant being a TV show on daytime telly. Certainly, it's that good. And like I say, all these will be linked down below in the bio. There's lots of other YouTubers that I still watch that are maybe not in this list. I think if I went on the honourable mentions, I could fly into loads. Catch More Fishing Channel, John Arthur Fishing, just to name another couple. There's absolutely loads. Catch More Media, Match Fishing Masterclass. There's loads out there, and there's loads to choose from, but these are the ones that we've picked this year, and go give them a shout, go give them a look at, and yeah, I'm sure you won't be disappointed. So if you want to join us on the Facebook group, with a fantastic members group that we've got on there now with 8,000 strong, which is crazy, just family friendly. Any questions, any problems that you want to know around fishing, just put it on there, and there's lots of people to help you along the way. If you want to look at just photos, then go on angling_for you on Instagram and check out the photos, see what we're doing. And if you want to look through the playlist and just see if there's anything else, feature films, challenger videos, unboxing reviews, there's hundreds, and go and have a look through there and see what you want to do with that. So until the next one, guys, if you could like, share and subscribe, and until we see you soon, tight lines.